All right, there we go.
Okay.
And we got the things are starting up in SRL, and that means we'll have a little bit of a delay after that, but it will start up soon here. And let's go for some any percent.
Yes.
And while we're getting to that point, I am going to look up some PBs here.
I say Diddy has a 52 all round.
Okay, so Asder with a 4505.
Mm-hmm.
He is, by the way, the 7th seed. Uh, Diddy, the 37th seed. Yeah, 5251. So.
The suspense is killing me.
Well, let's go. Let's go.
There they go.
Here we go.
Awesome.
Here they go. Excellent.
Oh
Of
yeah.
course.
Saris.
Yeah, that thing we don't see in randomizers.
No.
Much the same as this is pretty much the same. One of the neat things about this version, the multi-category tournament, is we are going to see Serious Station every time. That was a little different last time because we did have a category called Mini Boss RTA that didn't start in Serious Station. But we replaced that this time with all bosses. And that does start with Serious Station because it is a full category.
Yes.
And of course, not wanting to shoot Ridley 100 times, we're just going to damage ourselves down and get out of here.
Yep. Under 30 damage. Ridley will take the baby and fly away. And you've got a minute to get on out of here. Which
they won't
most
need.
Good runners need like 15 seconds.
yeah, I mean, 15 is still a little quick, but you know, this is where you want to look at. You want the higher times. You want like a get out of here at a 45. Is really really good. 47 is very very good. I think the world record. I'm not sure what the world record is right now, but maybe 47, 48, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
As you're at the 4504. Nice. Ooh. Oh, come on, Diddy, get up there.
That'd be
this
a
last
PB
room is
if that was his time.
3925.
Respectable.
Very respectable. Yeah, that last room is very trolly. That steam will get you. Yeah. In an actual PB attempt, you might reset there just for that. But you can't do that in a race, so we're gonna keep on going.
Yep, no resets. I mean, you could.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the day when somebody resets in an actual race accidentally.
Out of habit. Yep.
that would just be awful. All right, and much the same as any other run, we are going to go ahead and go down and get that morph ball. Azder, I don't believe you. Well, I know he doesn't use Moonfall. One of the last holdouts. I'm not sure about Diddy. We'll see. So Diddy might be able to make up a few seconds here.
Yeah, I can only really think of 2 places in any percent where Moonfall is really a big deal.
Yeah,
nope,
this is
Diddy's
the main
not
one.
Using it.
Nope, not using it either. Yeah, Hundo, you're going to have a lot more places where it's going to help you out. Here, just really that one spot. There's a spot in the escape where a lot of runners will use it, but not nearly as much as what you'd see in, say, 100% or even like a randomizer or something like that.
Yep.
And getting that all-important morph ball, the one item that you cannot defeat this game without in any setting. Well, except maybe except maybe the any percent where you just can use whatever glitch you want. You finish in about a minute. I actually don't know if that craft actually they may not actually pick up morph ball.
Yeah, I don't know. Huh. What is that just like knocking your console off the table and you
something like that.
Trigger the escape? I don't know. Right, Azder is first up the elevator, Diddy grabbing his first missiles. Now the planet is awake and full of bad guys.
Yeah, the meanies. All these bad guys trying to kill us.
And you can't escape this room until you kill.
Azder's using the wall jump climb. This and the ledge grabs are pretty close in terms of time. They're both very efficient. Most runners just get comfortable with one or the other. Let's see what Diddy chooses to do.
It's like
Also
wall
going to do
jumps
some,
as
yeah,
well.
also doing wall jumps. A little bit slower on them.
It's tricky when you have to stop and shoot the pirates above you. Oh, yeah, very nice.
And we'll see our first bomb Chorizo fight.
Oh, Diddy's timer stopped. I was like,
Oh.
their timers are.
Well,
off.
yeah, okay, well, we won't be able to sync this later now, but that's okay.
That's alright. SRL will tell us the truth.
That's right. The timers are really only for our benefit. The runners don't technically need it.
Well, sure, didn't get very good drops from Bomb Chorizo at first.
Yeah, he says in chat that he miscounted.
Oh.
So he ends up with the extra little bit of the cutscene where the Bomb Chorizo face comes off, which is unfortunate. Yep. It will cost him a little bit of time, but he still comes out of Bomb Chorizo ahead.
Diddy getting that left side BT we all love. Very nice. He does get good drops.
Yeah, ideally you don't want to be damaged all here because that way you'll get only missiles. That way you can fill up those missiles both at the end of the fight and during the fight. Whereas if you have any health missing, you might just get health bomb, not get any missiles, and that just makes the fight longer.
Yep. You generally want to leave with a full set of ammo. Azder, killing these pirates usually a good sign that we are getting new route.
That's right. We'll see what Diddy decides to do in this room.
With Azder's 2 missiles left, he can kill these Zeelas. Maybe. Okay, there he goes. And get his missiles off again. Oh, I missed one.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, he's got to get one here. Fortunately, oh no, he didn't get one.
Oh, he did.
Oh no, he did get one. Okay, he just picked up the drop that quickly. That's how fast he is. Diddy did damage his way through the space pirates, so that's an indication he'll almost certainly do old route.
Yes.
The idea being that you want to preserve as much health as you can going into old route, given that you're about to do a Fantoon fight with 1 E-tank and no suits, which is very, very dangerous.
Very dangerous. I think that's also a point here in Greenburn Star where you would reset if you're going for a PB.
Oh, for sure.
If you don't get the missiles off the Zeelas.
Fortunately, Azder's not big on resetting his runs, so no muscle memory for that one. Also, probably not one he gets very often.
Both runners getting a nice mock ball there when they enter Pinkburn Star. That always feels good to get.
I like mock balls. Mock balls just look so nice and smooth. It's just such a cool movement tech.
I agree.
And picking up that all-important charge beam, without which we'd have to pick up a whole lot more ammo.
Yeah, this any percent would start to look a lot more like 50%.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to see for sure that Azder's going to go ahead and go up. Oh, or not.
Are you sure about that?
Apparently not. Okay.
I knew it. You should do something like that.
He's done that. This is the second time he's done that to me. We'll have to have
Yep.
a chat.
Just because you said
This is less interesting though. When he went and did old route or went into new route when I was expecting old route, that was like, all right, let's go. Now it's like, okay, playing it safe. Let's okay. You're there. He's muscle memorying some other category or something.
Rando.
Yeah,
Well,
but he
even
likes
in
to go
Rando,
up
he
in
goes
Rando,
up.
so that's not.
Maybe he's doing one of those weird hybrid routes, like.
Yeah, I suppose. Although when the hybrid route usually still starts with Fantoon and involves maybe going Fantoon Kraid then to Dragon. Yeah, unless you're Toasty Muffins. Shout outs to Toasty if you're out there who, and one race in the any percent tournament that I was commentating decided to go to Ridley after Kraid.
Yeah, could be something like that.
Well, there's no rules that you can't do that.
Yeah, you can do anything you want.
It's any percent, so just as long as you stay in bounds, you're good to go.
Very nice quick kill. We like to see that.
Absolutely, no standing up Kraid. We don't want to see that.
No
one wants to see that.
Yeah, Kraid, cover up. See if Diddy can get his own quick kill. Is it the 4 super way?
Yep, with the charge beam. Yeah, use the charge beam setup, which you don't necessarily need to use a charge beam to do that setup. It's just I think there's just a little bit more leeway if you do.
Yes.
Picking up the all-important barrier suit that we absolutely need, mainly because even if you were to do new route and go ahead and get that gravity suit, we still need that barrier suit because the Mother Rainbow attack does 6 tanks of damage with that barrier suit, regardless of whether you have gravity.
Yep.
And we don't want to have to go out of our way to get 3 more E-tanks.
Generally, the most you get in any percent is 5 in the old route. Most people will get just 3 in either route, though.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if Azure takes any other safeties beyond just doing old route. We'll pick up that energy tank on his way out from High Jump Boots. Diddy gonna go ahead and pick up the extra Kraid safety tank here?
Yes. Pretty quick to get.
So he'll have 3 tanks going up into Fantoon. Azure will only have 2. He could choose to take either the Botwound energy tank or the Ridley tank. In old route, typically you'll take the Botwound one because it's right on the way, gives you a free refill before fighting Dragon, and maybe only pick up the Ridley tank if you need the health after the fight's over.
Yes.
And Diddy making sure, making sure to kill that Nova before he gets away from the door, so you can open that door ahead of time. It can take a while to get back to that when you come out of here. That one little enemy just crawling over the place, and without power bombs, it's often very slow to get back to it.
Sometimes even with power bombs, you lay a power bomb in that room and it doesn't touch him.
Yeah, it does happen.
He's a sneaky little guy. Right, Azure definitely gonna have to do some farming after he picks up his speed booster.
Yeah, only 1 super. And now the speedrun will really begin, since we will now have the fast item, that speed booster.
Very nice, doesn't bonk the door. It's 2 supers in that round, and another.
There we go, he's fine now.
Good to go now. Diddy using the pseudo screw to get up Bubble Mountain safely.
Yeah, I always like Bubble Mountain because there's all sorts of different strats that runners use to get through that room, and it's fun to see the different strats that we see. And now getting to what I always call the most important sequence break of the game. Gonna get that wave beam right now so that we don't have to go the intended route the developers had, which is essentially go get your speed booster to get your ice beam to go all the way up Red Tower to get your power bombs, go all the way down, kill Crocomire and get a grapple beam. Then to use those grapple blocks and get that wave beam. Granted, you don't necessarily need wave beam to beat the game, but if you're gonna pick it up, this is the way to do it.
Yes. It's definitely helpful. And then we get to see some X Factor strats down the line.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard thing in any percent. That's a big reason why they won't pick up the ice beam, and also a big reason why you don't like to pick up the spazer beam, because you'd have to menu to turn those off in order to do those X factors, and we don't want to have to do that because we want to go fast and we don't want to pause for any reason.
Yep.
And Diddy, having picked up his speed booster, going to go ahead and in this room and go ahead and pick up his wave beam. Unfortunately, fell off the little platforms.
Yes.
Those things are really trolling. That Namihe does not help matters.
Nope. The real worst room in the game is this room right here.
This is a terrible room.
Diddy makes it through, gets his wave beam.
And now he's going to go ahead and leave. As you're going to go up Red Tower.
Say goodbye to X-ray. We won't be getting it.
Nope, don't need X-ray in this category at all.
Nope.
As you're not doing the hero shot, hoping to get a just nice little down grab, doesn't quite get it, but gets up there on the next time. That is a really fun strat, but a very difficult one to get that down grab. I believe I saw Sloters doing it in the race earlier. It's just so fun to see when that works out.
Yeah, looks really cool.
And there's our one and only power bomb pack that we're going to pick up.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, that's a good point. There was in that same race, Slotter's opponent. I won't shout him out. I had to pick up those power bombs of shame. But you know who you are.
My favorite is when you actually get a power bomb drop off one of the golden pirates, so you can actually power bomb those 3 blocks leading down to Lower North Fair. Alrighty, and with no grapple beam, we're gonna do a nice little short charge here. Maybe.
Well, we're gonna. We did one. It was a short charge.
It was.
Didn't go in the right place.
There
we go.
Nice.
Yeah, the nice thing about doing old route is that you can use that speed booster to get across. Don't have to do any CWJs or horizontal bomb jumps. Just go right on across.
Oh yeah. It's another big reset point.
Azder's health not the greatest, but since he is used to running new route, having various suit is going to be a nice safety for him.
Bantoon and his flames only doing 20 damage as opposed to 40.
Nice speedball to get through. And very good ammo going into this fight.
Azder's spoiling the patterns in chat. Or he's guessing, I'm not sure.
Well, there is a bot that lets you have your viewers do that, so I'm pretty certain the SpeedGaming does not have that bot.
Oh,
Oh,
very
very
nice
nice.
X Factor.
Yeah, X Factors make it a little easier to do a 2-round. It's very difficult to do a 2-round without them, and that's one of the reasons why you'll see a lot of runners use that in this category if they're doing old route.
And he's down.
That was a
Very
very
nice
nice
fight.
fight. Very nice.
Very quick.
Hopefully Diddy can do the same.
Yep. His health's looking a little bit better. Has more power bombs. So he
Yeah.
could do, in case he misses an X Factor, he could always go for another.
And now we're going to see the last super missile pack of the game that the runners are likely to pick up.
Yep. Oh, just misses the speedball there. That's a really tough trick.
Okay, let's see how Diddy does on his Fantoon fight. Oh, very nice.
Perfect.
I love that strat. I love that
Yeah.
strat. And the really nice thing about the way he did that is he didn't actually have to use an actual Shine Spark. So by not using a Shine Spark, he saves health, which is really nice.
Yes.
Not really super dangerous going through the spikes in old route because they do less damage, only 30 damage to 60, and you're gonna have more energy to begin with. But you know, every little bit of health matters, so you don't have to. So it makes it even better.
Yep. Did he go
And
in
get
for some Dopplers?
Yeah,
And
and
he's
we
down.
got the nice spark across the bowling for azder. So he didn't. So instead of saving energy to not have to take damage off the spikes, just saves it so he can do the shine spark. So very nice. Diddy finishing off Fantoon as well.
Celebrates with some bombs.
Yeah, showing off strat that's a pretty cool one that you don't see a whole lot of. You see a little bit going down into Ridley's area, where if you charge your beam and then lay a regular bomb, you'll actually lay out 5 bombs. You know, as you're picking up his shiny new gravity suit.
Pretty in purple.
And now we can swim, so it means Meridia.
Yep. I'm gonna go face off against Spatoon. Oh, gets a nice mock ball across the moat there. That looked fancy. Gonna try, yeah, and get some power bombs on his way. Need one for the glass tube. And you need one to get into the area to fight Batoon.
The aqueduct area in particular.
Yes, that's the name. Oh, Diddy gets a power bomb drop there.
Right, as you're heading down Red Tower, gonna go back to blow up this tube. I was talking the other day about how there's the commercial did, you know, so those of you my age or you know close to it, yeah, the commercial did spoil this. There is a YouTube video out there if you all want to look it up. So
I can't believe there was a commercial. I had no idea. You know,
very smooth entry.
without that commercial, we could still be.
You could still be trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Today.
Azur's gonna conserve his energy here.
Yeah, probably smart.
Yeah, not gonna use the traditional Shine Spark.
Twin does a good amount of damage, and he probably wants to set up for an X Factor to start the fight, so you're going to take some damage doing that. Diddy on his way, almost perfect ammo.
Now, I didn't see, did he skip the wave missile? That's typically the one you're gonna skip if you're gonna go 15-10, which is a little bit risky because that makes your ammo really tight when you go to Mother Brain.
I thought he did get it. Yeah, his
There it
max
is.
is
Okay,
20.
he got
There we
17.
go.
Yeah, I was stuck at 15 for a bit, so I was a little curious. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that when I said it.
Like Azure can go ahead and pick up this E-Tank. Yeah, you're gonna want this for the Dragon fight. The Shine Spark kill is uses up quite a bit of energy, so you want to have as much as you can have.
Let's go halfy. Full halfy, sorry. That's the better one.
There it is. Yeah,
there we
nicely
go.
done. It's such a cool strat.
Really is.
I can't do it, but it's cool to
No.
watch.
Not at all. Yeah.
As Diddy opens his tube to make his way into Meridia.
Wonder if there are some people who went any amount of time without knowing that you could shoot those turrets and kill them.
Yeah, I think I figured that one out. I mean, granted, I played the game in 1994, so I didn't have there was no Twitch, there was no internet. I don't think Game FAQs was out, but I didn't have access to it at the time.
Just the hotline.
You had to, yeah, the hotline and the strategy guides. Oh, very nice,
Oh,
right?
very nice kill.
Oh, beautiful. Finishing her off with ammo. Gonna pick up both of our favorite items, which means I get to do this.
It's time.
Pick up that space jump. Yay!
Best item in the game. It's a shame that you have to get it so late.
Yeah.
Batoon being a big jerk to Diddy, as usual.
Yeah, Diddy out of super missiles, but he can just stand in this one spot that he's in and use charge shots to finish him off, because I always find it really difficult to shoot Bot Wound with regular missiles as opposed to supers, just because the way the speed of those missiles is.
It is very difficult.
And it's a very space. Oh, Azur's good at the. Okay, we're good now. Heard that beeping. It's gonna pick up a plasma here, so it's gonna make for a much easier Ridley fight.
Batu notorious for pretty much only dropping health when there's an E-Tank right after him.
Oh, so true.
Leaving Diddy with just one super. Should probably do a little bit of farming on his way, maybe.
He's gonna go back. He needs at least one super to get through the door, and it's good to have that ammo as a backup, even when you're doing Shine Sparks to kill Dragon.
Oh my
no.
god.
Yeah, not quite careful enough. Ends up having to start from the beginning. I'll see if he decides to do so. It's a shame. He is continuing to play, but he did actually forfeit in the SRL channel, so I'm going to go ahead and mark that. He can come back at any time if he decides to.
Yeah.
For now, we'll just follow Diddy. This is going to be our first upset of this tournament, so Diddy just needs to finish this out, and he'll move on. Well, not move on. It's the Swiss, so
Yeah.
everybody moves on.
I'm not sure how much his pirates do in damage.
Yeah, I
If
mean, it
you
just looked
know.
like I actually don't know. Especially with the gravity suit. Unfortunately, just wasn't quite careful with that last space part, and all he had to do was get through that one area, and he would have been able to just one shot the little. I forget what those enemies are called. Um,
Are they Puyos too?
yeah, maybe. But he could have one shot those and get a nice free refill from them. Just a shame that it happened right where it did.
Dragon also not being nice to Diddy. Something about these Meridia bosses, they just aren't very nice.
Yeah, having a little bit of trouble. Still has a decent amount of health, but he is gonna have to be careful here.
Dragon will hit for 40. So there's a couple hits he could take if he wanted to, but out of ammo. She's close.
Okay, there
There
it
she
goes.
goes.
Finishes her off.
Yeah, sometimes Shine Sparking Dragon, even if you have a lot of health, can end
It's
badly.
dangerous. It's yeah. I mean, I've seen chain damage do more than a line of E-tanks and
Yeah.
just outright kill runners. So yeah, don't. So understandable if you don't want to actually finish her off with that shine spark, especially in old route where you have the space jump to get across Coliseum anyway. Whereas say in a new route, it's a lot slower to get across this if you don't have the blue suit lined up for you. So now Diddy's going to take his turn over in the plasma area. All right, Diddy going to make his way up, pick up his plasma beam. His health's a little bit better here, so he should be okay.
While I was waiting for my dog to stop barking like a crazy person, I did look at it, but it's 40 damage. Space Pirates.
Yep.
With Grav.
Okay, Diddy picking up his plasma beam.
This is such an awkward room, too.
It really is. You feel like you've killed all the space pirates and you see the door still gray. It's like, okay, which one is still there?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the room I was referring to earlier, and he just shoots those one-shots and just gives you a nice free refill. Azure would have been low enough, they probably would have just gotten all health. It would have been just right there. If you just could have gotten there, you would have been fine.
I'm pretty sure those are Puyos, because if you stand in there long enough, they do start to move.
Okay, Diddy gonna go ahead down the toilet. Gonna pick up one more beam before we're pretty much done with any sort of collection. Has to pick up that ice beam. I suppose he
Yep.
doesn't have to, but no one would want to go finish this without ice beam with only 5 power bombs, especially.
That would be something. You'd also have to refill your ammo for the zip, unless you do speed skip.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like chat confirming that those are also that those are Puyos. Puyos. I can't even say it right. Okay.
Puyo. Yeah.
So the one
Yeah.
last little bit of difference in routing is going to show up right here. Diddy's going to go ahead and pick up that ice beam. And then he's going to have a choice of how to get over to Lower Norfair. He can either go the north route and go back through the Frog Speedway, or he could go the south route and go ever so close to Crocomire, but we're not going to actually see Crocomire. Not this week anyway. Next week we're going to see a lot
You
of Crocomire
could.
because 2 of the categories feature Croc and 100% in all bosses. Let's see what he decides to do. Okay, looks like he's going to go the south route. Optimally, this is the faster route. We'll see how well he does it.
It's always satisfying to get to run through that hallway.
Yeah, but ideally what you want to do is space jump through that door, and then you can carry the speed with that space jump all the way across. It's a really neat strat. Unfortunately, Diddy doesn't quite get it. It's not an easy strat either.
And he's in a pseudo screw here, that way he doesn't have to worry about the flames from the Namahe. And down to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, the next week's gonna be interesting. I've started to dub it Golden Chorizo Week because we have 3 categories and they're all gonna have Golden Chorizo. We have GT Classic, which by definition you're gonna go fight Golden Chorizo. We have Hundo, which of course Hundo means you have to get all the items, so you have to fight Golden Chorizo both to get 3 items in that area. Really, I mean you can get the screw attack without, but the other 2 you have to fight GT. And all bosses, which well, all bosses means all mini bosses as well as just the regular bosses. So that's going to mean we're going to see Golden Chorizo in that one too. So that's going to be a fun week. We've seen a lot of any percent this week, so going to see something different next week. Not going to see regular any percent next week.
I hope we see a good amount of all bosses.
Yeah, but a neat one because you know it's never really been featured before. So at least to my knowledge.
Yeah. Get to
I
see
mean,
all our little friends.
we we've got some really strong runners that maybe haven't put the work into it yet, and maybe if they go ahead and race it, I mean, we could see even maybe there's that slight chance of actually seeing a live world record, and that would be really cool.
That would be cool.
Okay, Diddy making his way down does have the power bombs that he will not have to pick up the power bombs. A shame. Does a nice kegel through the platform, and we'll see him fight the metal pirates. Using speed booster strats.
Has really good health going into Ridley.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not gonna need to farm up any. 20 shots will do it. Probably not gonna use supers. Typically in new route, sorry, in old route, you don't want to use up your supers because you want to save those for Torian. So you just want to do those 20 shots. That's one of the differences in new route is where you'll use those supers. One, because your beam combination just isn't as strong, but also because typically if you do, since you're doing Ridley before Kraid, typically you're gonna get that nice free refill of super missiles when you fight the mini Kraid.
Yep.
Looks like we're getting pretty close to a dead Ridley here.
Still swooping. So I don't think he's dead yet. Yeah, I think he needs at least one more shot. Okay.
Diddy was
never
pretty
mind.
certain. Yeah.
He didn't want to die. Ice for sure. It's funny,
Diddy,
you probably might not even have to come get this E-Tank.
yeah, Diddy knowing that he just needs to finish up the race does pick up this extra safety E-Tank. Don't know if he would have done that normally.
Yeah, really dropped a lot of health. But yeah, better to be safe.
All right, Diddy making his way out. Still has plenty of power bombs for this. Fortunately, yeah, it looks like he really wants to get it too. But now he just says, "Oh, he's gonna try again." He did
Maybe?
palm the blocks though. Okay.
Oh.
Well, got a nice mock ball. Didn't quite get the speed ball.
Close enough. Yeah, this way out of Lower North Fair is actually extremely dangerous.
Yeah, fortunately with Plasma Beam, that makes it a little bit easier. You can clip right through the key hunters, but you do have to be careful. They do still do a ton of damage even with Gravity Suit.
Yep. If you end up really low, you can at least just kill them. There's no screw attack in this category.
Nope. I mean, you could get it. Diddy could have he definitely could have taken time to get it, just knowing he has to finish, but that is quite the detour.
You get to make up your own rules. This category.
Yeah, like I said, just don't go out of bounds and you're pretty much good. And these last key hunters, the Three Musketeers, the game's last middle finger at you as you get out. And say, you're not quite done yet.
Nice, saved one power bomb to get out the quick way. And we're almost home free.
Yeah.
Until Turian.
Yeah, and that ammo looks really, really good. His health looks really, really good, so he's not going to need to stop at the ship.
Yep. I wonder if Diddy even knows what time he is at.
That's a good point, because his
I
timer hasn't been
forgot.
running for a while.
The timer
I didn't think
is
about
gone.
that.
It'll all be a surprise. And if he PBs, it'll be a surprise.
I'd be surprised for all of us. Of course, there's race PB versus actual PBs, and a race PB is very impressive because remember, when you're going for your own PB, you can, just casually playing on Twitch, you can. Although there's nothing really casual about going for a PB. The point being, though, that you can just reset anytime you want, and if things aren't going well, you start over. In a race, you don't get that luxury, so it is, race PBs are, in my opinion, significant.
Yep.
All right, Diddy heading up the Red Tower elevator. Probably gonna run right past that ship.
It's definitely a significant time loss if you have to go to the ship. Especially if you accidentally say yes, you want to save.
Yeah. I mean, in this situation, I wouldn't blame him for wanting to stop there anyway, just as an extra safety. But with this health, he had full ammo until, well, he now has 9 supers. That's still really, really good. There really is no reason for him to stop there. And he does just have to finish this off.
Usually the Metroids are pretty good at dropping you what you need, unless you're on world record pace.
Yep. Yeah, shout out to both Zost and Behemoth, both with 4056s. I believe Zost is maybe a few frames faster, but
Oh, I didn't
a
know
sub
that.
41 is just crazy, crazy good.
Nice. Yeah, we've all been there on that world record pace. It just gets ruined by those Metroid drops.
Oh, my world record pace gets ruined in Sirius Station, so I'm not gonna lie.
The elevator down. Oh no, Diddy gets launched by the first Metroid. He just snuck up on him.
Yeah, well, actually, he's heading back.
Hmm.
I would have done that before. I would have gone ahead and did that before the getting the Metroid off of me, because then you can just start over, because the Metroid won't follow you through the room. And not quite getting the super drops though.
No.
It's a good thing he does have 20 missiles. The absolute minimum you're going to go through in any percent is going to be 1510, as I said earlier. But then you really need to have the basically, I think 99 is the worst, is the amount you can still go on with. But that would involve some refill action. Okay, he's at 29 now, so he should be fine.
That's better.
Probably going to group these Metroids and then just use regular missiles to finish them off. And he's got full 2010 to work with, so he's good to go. And we'll see if he takes a save down here.
Wonder if he'll go for baby skip. Might as well try. Looks like he's setting up for it. Looks good.
Okay, I really hope he gets it now. 'Cause he's really working hard at it.
Now,
Come on, you got this, Diddy. All right.
nice close.
The reason I say that is the amount of time loss if you miss that after getting grabbed that late is pretty significant, as
Mhm.
opposed to just getting grabbed right away.
Yep. No save. We're going all in.
All right.
Let's do
But
this.
yeah, he's got those extra 2 E-tanks, so he should be absolutely fine.
Alright, 20 shots to Mother Brain's brain, and Diddy is good to go.
Yep, and we can't do stand-up here because only 5 E-tanks. You need 7 to do that.
She's getting awfully close to him.
Yeah. Takes a hit there. Needs to stay above 300. Still in really good shape.
Yep. And just gets the one catch-up cycle. That's very good.
All right, he's past the hardest part. Just needs to wait out this cutscene.
Yep.
And unfortunately, we are going a little bit long here, so we're not going to be able to interview after the race is over, because we do have another exciting race coming right after this. Make sure I get all the right information for you all. We do have, coming up right after this, we have Mr. J Giggles versus J Chalk right here on this same channel. So make sure you stay tuned for the commentary styles of Shiny Zenny and the Hightowner. So really looking forward to both that race and that commentary. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we have one more race this week coming up tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We have Gameaholic versus Woody. There's maybe 1 or 2 other races. I think that might be all of them for the week.
Oh wow, yeah, that's week 1.
Yeah, it is going to be week 1 after this, so
Diddy finishing up with, I think, what we like to call the lag corner, because
just
the
playing it
game
safe.
lags quite a bit if you stand in this corner and shoot.
The slow but safe way.
I like it. Because you can die to Mother Brain 3.
You can die to Mother Brain 3.
Don't think it doesn't happen.
And so far doing well in the escape.
Oh, gets hecked
A
by
little bit, yeah, having a little bit of trouble in the so-called Leodox room, but with space jump and high jump, he'll be fine. This room actually gets a little scary if you don't have either one of those items.
Yeah, it really does.
But he gets through the worst part of it.
It's also hard if you only have speed booster, ruining your jump height. Oh, nice diagonal spark there. Diddy, where are you going?
You wanted to see him save the animals. So I point out you didn't do that last night.
I
Just saying. I was expecting you to, and you didn't.
I thought about it. It was like,
All right, there we go. Diddy's finishing up with an official SRL time of 55:25. Finishing first place, winning this with that first upset. GG's to Diddy Kong. Very nice run.
That was very nice.
And yeah, like I said, we're not gonna have time for interviews, but do please stay tuned right here on this channel. We have. We have another race coming up.
Yeah, another one.
It is. I lost. Okay, there we go. Mr. J Giggles versus J Chalk, and I should have remembered that, and I don't know why I didn't. Again, with Shiny Zenny and Hockey Town, the Hockey Town, not
Hockey Towner,
not just a Hockey Towner, but
and the Shiny Zenny,
and the Shiny Zenny, who always remembers to save his game.
That's right. If the command works, I hope you'll also follow your runners, Diddy Kong and azder.
Yep, and also follow my co-com Polar Bear Bunny.
Also, follow Tracy. Her stream is much more exciting.
Oh, I don't know about that. But
yeah, it was fun commentating with you.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad I'm glad. Hope we get to do this again. We're glad we did this. Yeah,
it was lots of fun. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Restream team. Thank you, runners. I think that's it for us. On to the next race.
Yep, we're just gonna let the credits roll, and then we'll get the next race. Let the next race get started.
Sweet.
But yeah, stay tuned.